BlueCard guard tour system is a leading solution for guard patrolling and its management. To simplify guard tour work and patrol evaluation, we created robust patrolling hardware based on the RFID technologies. The technologies led to trouble-saving non-contact card readings during the patrol and after the patrol wireless data download from the readers. BlueCard patrolling hardware is super durable, battery efficient, and lightweighted. Furthermore, our elegant software helps you to arrange patrols and generate multiple types of reports easily. BlueCard patrolling hardware mainly includes guard tour readers, communication stations, and EMID signal cards. Our software is called the Patrol Management System. The software can be tailor-made to different language versions. Different shapes of EMID signal cards can be installed as checkpoints, used as personnel cards, or made into event bodies. Each signal card has its unique ID code. BlueCard guard tour readers are proximity data collection terminals. A reader can detect and record the time-stamped ID code of signal cards within 7 centimeters around it. Communication stations are data transfer interface between readers and computers. They are key elements for wireless data upload from readers to PCs. Patrol Management System is an intelligent and independently developed tour management software. It facilitates reader initialization and calibration, signal card setting, load planning, and patrol scheduling. The software is in charge of data uploading and processing. Also, it is an easy tool to generate several types of guard tour evaluation reports. In reality, BlueCard guard tour system works like this. Firstly, you set checkpoints, personnel cards, and event cards in the software, and then install checkpoints to the exact location as defined. And secondly, you plan patrol loads, that is to bind checkpoints to a certain route and design their patrolling sequence. And you schedule patrols, that is to design the tour date and time for each route. And thirdly, you can allocate the tour schedules to your guards, and your guards will start to make tours with readers. Fourthly, after the tour, the readers will be taken to the manager's office. Then the manager links a communication station to his computer and runs the patrol management system to download the reading records within the readers to the database of the software. The following picture shows how to connect a communication station to a computer with a USB cable and how to download data from readers. When the data transfer has completed, you can go on to use the patrol management system to process the data and produce tour evaluation reports easily. Before you run the patrol management system, we recommend that you connect a communication station to the computer. You double-click the patrol management system icon on the desktop, and then a login window will pop up. You should log in as user, administrator, or super user before you use the software. The 3 accounts allow for different data processing rights in the software, so as to avoid unauthorized modification or deletion of patrolling records. By default, no password is required to log in the user account. In the user account, you can upload and process raw data, that is, the reading records. But the user account does allow you to browse and modify basic information, for example, system setting, load plans, and signal card settings, etc. The default password for the administrator account is 4 ones. Administrator login enables most major functions of the software. For example, to change the basic information of the software. Through the administrator account, you can change password for the user account. The default password for the super user account is the 4 digits 1, 2, 3, 4. The super user account stands for the highest operation authority within the software. Through this account, you can change passwords for both the administrator account and the user account. And only in the super user account, you can input basic information directly from a file. Guard cards are the exclusive identity of security guards to the guard tool readers. You click Manage Cards item on the menu bar and then select Guard. If there is no communication station linking to the computer, the system will warn the lack of such hardware. You can plug in a station to eliminate such warnings, or click the Skip button to enter the guard information window. Now you click Add Guard. Input the ID code of a signal card using the keyboard, like 7800110345. Put the guard card on the inductive area of the communication station so that the card's ID code will appear automatically to the screen. Then you input the guard's name, John Smith. And gender, male. Then you click Confirm Modification to save the guard card information. To modify guard card information, you just click any case of the card record from the list and input new information in the related field in the left foot of the window, like your name Thomas. And click Confirm Modification to save the changes. To delete a guard card, you just click any case of the card record from the list and click Delete Guard button. Then the system will ask you to confirm deletion of the card. Checkpoint is a point or place where a signal card is installed so that security guards can make a reading at a place and prove their patrol of the location sometime later. With the patrol management system, you can allocate signal cards to checkpoints first before the signal cards are installed. You click the Manage Cards item on the menu bar, then select Checkpoint. If there was no communication station linking to the computer, the system will alert you to add the equipment. You can plug in a station to close the warning window, or just click the Skip button to enter the checkpoint information window. To add a checkpoint, now you click the Add Checkpoint button and input the ID code of the signal card using your keyboard, for example, 0B00E56192, or put the signal card on the inductive area of the communication station, then the card's ID code will appear instantly on the screen. Then you put in the name and the install position of the signal card, like $201, and to click the Confirm Modification button. The checkpoint settings will be saved and displayed in a list on top of the checkpoint information window. If you want to modify a checkpoint, you just select the checkpoint item and then enter the new information in the corresponding fields, like to change the install position to wall 300. And then to click the Confirm Modification button to save the changes. To delete a checkpoint, you just select the checkpoint item from the list, and then click the Delete Checkpoint button. The system will ask you to confirm deletion before remove the checkpoint from the list. A load is composed of several checkpoints. Load planning decides the reading sequence of checkpoints and calculates the total length of time needed to inspect all checkpoints in the load. In the patrol management system, you click System, Load, and Add Load. You enter the load's name in the pop-up message window and click OK. A new load will be created. In the right side of the load information window, it shows all checkpoints that have been defined as in the above demo. You select all checkpoints belonging to the load and click the leftward arrow to bind them to the load. The default reading sequence is load has no order, which means the security guards are not expected to read the checkpoints in a certain sequence. They only have to visit all checkpoints within the fixed time. That's the load length. If you agreed that the load has no order, then you can decide further whether guards don't need to inspect checkpoints in any order, or the patrols should still start or end at a particular checkpoint. If you untick load has no order, the patrol will start from the checkpoint on top of the checkpoint list and finish at the checkpoint on the bottom of the list. In this case, you can select the type of reading intervals between checkpoints, like, and click Confirm Modification. Then use the up and down arrow to adjust the reading sequence of the checkpoints. A load length can be entered directly, like 30 minutes. Or, if you don't select load has no order, you can input the reading intervals for each checkpoint, and then these intervals will be summed up automatically as the load length. Load planning results can be printed out directly or exported to an independent file. Tour schedules are the daily patrolling tasks for tour guards. Patrol management system makes it easy to work out tour schedules. Click System Schedule, then select the load for scheduling from the left half of the schedule information window. Click Add Schedule and input the start and end time of all tours on the load. And in the schedule number field, you enter the total number of tours the guards need to perform during the time. Then you select the days during a week in which the schedules are used, and click Confirm Schedule, so the detailed patrol time will be generated instantly and displayed on the screen. Please note that the time intervals between the start and end time of a schedule should not be shorter than the total of all load lengths. Patrol scheduling results can be printed out directly or exported to an independent file. When all signal cards, loads, and schedules have been set up, you can now allocate security guards to begin their tours. After the tour, you can use the patrol management system to upload data in the readers to the computers. It is suggested that you would link a communication station to your computer and put on a reader with reading records. Now click the Connect icon on the toolbar. The software will search for readers and transfer data automatically. When the upload of all reading records in the reader has completed, the system will ask you to transfer data from the next reader. Patrol management system can generate 5 types of reports: basic report, frequency report, patrol details report, map report, and shift report. You can produce the report most suitable for your evaluation needs. Basic report displays the original reading records in details. You click the basic report icon on the toolbar to enter the report generator. A basic report contains the reader's name, the record's serial number, the ID code of the signal card, the date and time the readings were made, the type of the signal cards, the load which the checkpoints belong to, the tour guard's name, and if the guard found an event around the checkpoint in his patrol, etc. For example, you wonder how your guard Tom did his tour from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. on September 30th, 2006. You enter that information or select the information from the drop-down list of the corresponding fields and click Inquiry. Matched reading records will come up in the screen. Basic reports can be deleted to improve the database efficiency. You click any cell in the basic report and click Delete Current Report. All the records in the report will be removed from both the screen and the database of the software, so be careful to use the function. You can print out a basic report directly or export it to an independent file. Patrol management system can generate 5 types of reports: basic report, frequency report, patrol details report, map report, and shift report. You can produce the report most suitable for your evaluation needs. Patrol details reports evaluate guard tours according to routes, checkpoints, or guards. Through the patrol details reports, you can see clearly if a guard inspected each checkpoint on time. You click the patrol details icon on the toolbar to enter the report generator, and from the basic information tree in the left window, you can select a route, a checkpoint, or a guard about which you need to generate a report. Here we click Route 2. And then you enter the date and time of the schedules for reporting. Here we put in from 7 p.m. to 10:20 p.m. on September 30th, 2006. Then click the Inquiry button. You will see instantly a report showing all patrolling records within the scheduled time. The inquiry results contain the core information of each tour reading. For example, the checkpoint's name, the scheduled date and time, the actual patrol date and time, the guard on duty, and maybe more useful, the system's judgment of the reading behaviors. If the software thinks a reading was not made properly, it will highlight the record item with colors. In a patrol details report, reading records can be sorted by the scheduled date and time or the actual patrol date and time. But those reading records made out of schedule are always listed in the bottom of the report, so as to avoid disturbance on guard tour evaluations caused by incidentally repeat readings or mistaken readings on checkpoints. If you want to count the number of patrolling records or calculate the correct readings as a percentage of all scheduled readings, on the previous report settings, you click the Summary button, and we'll get another report. The acceptable rate is the ratio of readings on schedule in all schedule readings. A tip about the summary results is, if the reporting span splits a schedule, the summary results will still display the completed schedule on each checkpoint, but the inquiry results in the case only reveal the reading records happened within the reporting span. For instance, see the above inquiry results. Obviously, the load length is 35 minutes. The last schedule covered in the report is planned to start at 10 p.m. So the patrol should finish at 15 minutes to 11 p.m., which is out of the reporting span. Now in the summary results, the scheduled reading number for each checkpoint is 4, while in the inquiry results, there is no reading records on checkpoint 7 and 8 for the fourth shift, because the readings should take place after 10:20 p.m. Both the inquiry resulting and summary resulting patrol details reports can be printed out directly or exported as independent files. Patrol management system can generate 5 types of reports: basic report, frequency report, patrol details report, map report, and shift report. You can produce the report most suitable for your evaluation needs. Shift report is a convenient tool in measuring guard tour shifts. You click the shift report icon on the toolbar to enter the shift report generator. Now click the summary button or the inquiry button. You can get 2 types of shift reports. The summary results show the information and measurement of each shift, including the percentage of readings made on time to all scheduled readings in the shift, and the system's evaluation of the shift as a whole, while the inquiry results give some more details of each reading in the patrol. Shift reports can be used in several ways. Firstly, you can check all guard tour work within a certain time span. For example, in September 30th, 2006, from 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. You enter the date and time in the corresponding field and to click the summary button. In the report, if the evaluation result for the shift is missed, it means at least one schedule forgotten to inspect during the tour. Within the patrol management system, there are 5 types of possible results for shift evaluation. The priority for them is missed, early, late, odd error, and on time. That is to say, so long as one checkpoint was missed, then even more checkpoints in the shift were visited early or late of schedule, the shift is still marked as missed. Also, you may like to find out from 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. in September 30th, 2006, all patrolling shifts with omitted checkpoints. You select the missed item from the drop-down list of the type field and to enter the date and time for reporting. Then to click the summary button. Now the patrol shifts on load 1 starting from 7 p.m. and on load 2 starting from 10 p.m. are found out. To probe in the failure reason in the patrols, you can select a shift from the summary report and click the inquiry button. From the resulting report below, we see that the guard reported an event when he walked through the checkpoint 6, and that may cause his rush and omission at the checkpoint 7. If you are a security guard company with many clients, you may like to manage your guard tours based on customers. Here we select the client, Lucy Joyce, from the drop-down list, and to click the Summary button or the Inquiry button to get the corresponding shift reports. Both the summary resulting and the inquiry resulting shift reports can be exported to Excel files or printed out directly. Okay, that's all for the BlueCard Guard Tour System demo. I'm sure you will study to understand our Guard Tour solutions, especially our patrol management software. And still, more benefits of our system will wait for you to explore in use.